Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana. Today I've got my first experience with a Treehouse guitar. This is made by Zachary Lefebvre, and this is his OMZ. Now, this is quite a unique guitar. You've got a very, very beautiful sinker Redwood top on it. That has a satin finish on it, by the way, so you're going to hear a lot of this when I move it around. Now, as you spin it around, it's got some very, very colorful Indian Ebony for the back and sides. Now, it's also bound all the way around with ebony that is an enlarged binding, and every single corner on both sides has been rolled over to act like a bevel. And it's very pleasant. Anywhere you sit the instrument, it feels very comfortable. Now, it also has a ebony, not full complete rosette ring, but it's very artistic, and at one corner of it has a patinaed copper section. There's quite a few little patinaed accents throughout this instrument. Right in the middle of the center strip of the back, you can probably see it shimmering right there. And also, he does this very interesting swooped tail wedge here that also has been bound all the way around with a different grain orientation of ebony with just a little bit of darker color throughout it. Now, it also has kind of a speckly ebony fretboard here. And as you look down the sides of the fretboard, for the markers, he went with that kind of copper pipe theme, but these are very, very small copper pipes. So they're very subtle, but very classy looking. Another thing that I've noticed about this neck is the way that he's rolled it through the binding. Since it's a satin finish, you can really see where he carved to, and it's a very comfortable even C all the way up the neck. And with that satin finish on it, it just feels like a dream. It feels like you're almost holding the bare wood. And I should mention, it's also a hair over 1 3/4 here at the nut. It's actually 1.765 inches. So just a little bit wider, which allows for a wider string spacing for fingerstyle, or even just flat picking runs where you don't want to accidentally mute things in between. Now it's 2 1/4 down here at the saddle with a really lovely dark jet black ebony bridge and ebony pins. And on the fretboard, there's no inlays, but you do have some Evo Gold fret wire that ties really in with the kind of organic look of this instrument. And as you get into the headstock, you've also got a jet black ebony head cap with one of those patinaed accents right on the face there. Now there's no rear veneer, but there is a very lovely carved volute here. And what I thought was quite tasteful is it has his signature scribed into the back of the headstock here. Now it also has some black mini 510 go-tos. Not the Cosmo black, these are actually black. And they have gold right in the center of the tuner itself. Now, one more thing that I thought was quite unique about the aesthetics of this instrument is that inside, from the rosette to the center of the void of the sound hole, he's actually beveled all of the corners inward so that it really kind of creates its own dimension throughout that rosette area. And he did the same thing here. There's a Soundport on the side, but all the corner sections of this oval are beveled inward to the inside of the instrument. Now, I don't know if it's because of the satin finish or his very unique bracing that he's got going on, but this thing's got some very, very oomphy power. It's got a very bold voice. I know that Redwood has the tendency of having more bold trebles, but it creates its own reverb. The whole instrument just starts singing when you do that. So it makes for a great melodic tool where you can just play around and get inspired, or even be able to elaborate on your own tunes with additional harmonic wash. But it's very clear that Zach kind of knows what he's doing when voicing with Redwood. He made it very nice and sensitive, and just nice and bold on all the frequency spectrums. It's got lots of beautiful, clear bass and outrageous harmonics. So if you've got any other further questions about this lovely Treehouse OMZ, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com. And thanks for listening.